Okay, no time for a cold open today. We are doing our Fantastic Four episode. And Ray really went above and beyond with a costume this week.
Which is cool. I love
great.
people like if you came as the Human Torch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be interested in seeing the design.
I was going to, but they were like, no fire in the studio.
Ah, right. But so it's like I love when people commit to those things.
Yeah.
Honestly, you more than anybody. I'd love like when you committed to Chucky.
Yes.
That was a great costume.
Broke my glasses. Good times.
Wait, because of your tiny doll rage?
Yes, that's correct.
But yeah, Ray came today and he said he wanted to dress as one of the Fantastic Four characters, and he told us it's a secret. Who?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, man, Dr. Doom.
Yep.
You know,
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Tinfoil could be used. And Ray came as the Invisible Woman. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Ray has specific feelings about women,
Yes.
which are that women should be seen and not heard.
Yes.
But if you're the Invisible Woman, you won't be seen. And if you go with those plans, you will not be heard either. So we're going to see how this episode goes.
Yeah, no vocal or appearance from Ray.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's here.
He's very
so-
clearly here in that chair.
Yeah, he might laugh.
He's so devoted to the bit.
And I got to be honest, he's a lot more devoted than you were to that Chucky bit.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little bit upsetting.
Well, I smeared myself with fake orange tanner for a live show, and then we did a dating game.
For Donald Trump?
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I was devoted to that. But no, we are Funbearable. My name is Brad Rohr. All right, well, it's Ray, the Invisible Woman Harrington.
Yep. And I'm Chuck, the Human Man Staten.
Wow.
Now that's an interesting character.
I'm surprised you didn't call yourself the Fantastic Human.
Yeah, that's true. So we're going to have a really fun podcast today. We came up with a new bit, a new segment that we've never done before. Obviously, one of the things on Funbearable is that we love to play with pop culture elements. We love to bring things that are happening in the world, in the mainstream world, into the show and put our own spins on them and do different things.
Yes.
So we were trying to think of what we should do for Fantastic Four. And obviously we've done pitch doctors in the past.
Right.
Where we come up with our own pitch for a certain type of movie. We've done Spider-Man movie, multiverse, DC, a lot of stuff. Fast and Furious, something like that. Yeah. Well, I did Fast. Oh, it was combining IPs, and I did Fast to the Future. We love doing that. But we were kind of like, do we want to do that to Fantastic Four? We have some other pitch doctor stuff coming up in the near future. We don't want to kind of double up on it.
Right.
So we came up with an idea called, and do you love this idea?
I do.
So we're going to here's what actually happened. Marvel called us.
Yep.
And he said, it's a company, not a man. And they said, we need new execs.
Yes.
They've had a lot of failures in the past few years. Eternals, Miss Marvel. I think Secret Invasion was probably the low point.
Yeah.
And they said we need to turn this around. So they called a few different teams. They called in Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy to make a Deadpool movie. They called in the director and writer of Thunderbolts to make their thing. And they said Chuck and Brad and Ray, even though, he's
Committed.
I don't know if he's going to really communicate his ideas. We need you to be new executives for the Fantastic Four movie. You're in charge of it.
Yep.
Now, we can't talk about whether or not they ended up using our ideas yet. We're recording this, I think, one day before it comes out.
Yeah.
So we actually haven't seen what they used yet. We don't know if they're going to use our ideas. They may use our ideas.
Our ideas are pretty great.
They're pretty great. And so in being executives, we called our commitment executive chefs, because we're the chefs. We're executives. We're going to put together this soup of a film.
Yeah, stew of a film.
It's a stew of a film.
It's a soup of a stew.
Soup stew.
Of a bouillabaisse.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. And so we came up with all these different aspects of the film and what we think the production should be.
Yes.
So what was it? We came up with new concepts for the movie.
Yes.
Right? We came up with a cast. We all had casting ideas.
Of course.
We came up with a plot.
Yep.
And we came up with marketing ideas. Each of us had to come up with our own set of things to make this great Fantastic Four movie. And today, as executive chefs, we are starting. We're gonna read you all guys all our ideas and let you guys know how we look at the future of the Marvel Universe.
And by the time this comes out, maybe you'll have already seen Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it should have come out last weekend.
And think, wow, like I really liked that idea. Maybe we're going to find out that it came from us.
Yeah, exactly.
Any of us.
That's what I think. I think that they're probably going to Frankenstein some of our ideas together. You know what I mean? That's what I'm expecting to see. They haven't responded to our emails about them.
No.
But that's what I'm expecting.
Also, I'm not entirely sure it was Marvel calling us. There was a lot of noise in the background when they called. It was really hard to hear.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But we're devoted to being executive chefs.
It was a voicemail.
Yes.
It was a voicemail.
It sounded artificial.
Like a butt dial.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
On the high seas.
Yeah. He called us Lord and Miller.
Yes, that's right.
I thought that was weird, but I'm like, religious guy. Chuck loves Miller's roast beef, Miller's famous sandwiches.
That was some quick thinking.
Thank you. So maybe, that's like their nicknames for us.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do our executive chef presentation?
I'd love to. Do we want to alternate each thing, or do we want to do one thing at a time?
You're right. Alternating is the way to go.
Okay.
Alternating is the way to go. All right.
So Ray says pass on his first idea.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
So
he's so committed. I get it. It's
Yeah.
like, how can I do it? Yeah, I get it.
I'll start with my concept, if you will.
Okay.
So as executives, we want a movie that, number one, makes money. Mm-hmm. Number two, stands the test of time.
Yep.
Number three, is a good movie.
Yes.
And number four, makes more money.
Now that third one number four. That's great. That's a really good idea.
So, this next Fantastic Four project, we looked at movies that are great and have made money and continue to make money. Mm-hmm. And we eliminated stuff by those hacks like Scorsese and Spielberg and Villeneuve. We've come up with the perfect movie to borrow from and make a successful summer blockbuster. Mm-hmm. Now I know what you're thinking. Is it Citizen Kane? No. Is it Lawrence of Arabia or Silence of the Lambs? No. Mm-hmm. The greatest movie of all time. Like, why steal from anyone if you're not going to steal from the top?
Okay.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Oh my goodness. Okay. First of all, okay, go ahead. I already have so many questions, but I'm sure you're gonna.
So, the concept is it's a Muppetized version of the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Have people been complaining about superhero fatigue? You've read about it online. You've heard about it.
I have.
Yeah, maybe. But one thing they have not complained about is Muppet fatigue. Uh-huh. So this, like Muppet Christmas Carol, will be a cast of Muppets with one human actor to be revealed in the casting section. Although if you think about it for more than half a second, you've already figured it out. And
hold on. So you'd combine superhero fatigue
yes.
with Muppet fatigue.
No, there is no Muppet fatigue.
Oh, there's not Muppet fatigue?
But people are
I thought you were talking about the failure of Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem.
No. Well, that's part of the marketing. We get to it later. We acknowledge some Muppet missteps.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, my idea...
Instead of Fantastic Four first steps, can it be misstep
Yes.
as the log
Muppet
line?
Fantastic Four, missteps. So a thoroughly Muppetized version of Fantastic Four is what I'm thinking. One human actor, the rest are Muppets. We'll get to the cast in the casting section.
Yep.
Now, we are concerned, I get it, of superhero fatigue, of Muppet things that have not worked in the past, but it just takes one.
Okay. All right. Now, I think, I got to be honest, I love Muppet Christmas Carol.
Yes.
I never saw Muppet Treasure Island.
Yeah, neither have I.
What were the other ones that they did that are like, not parodies, where they adapted Muppets into an existing thing?
I think those are the two that they did, because I think Muppets in Space was its own thing. It wasn't an adaptation.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I've seen people pitch Muppet Pride and Prejudice or other classic-y things.
Oh, I pitched Muppet 7.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
Okay, I forgot about that.
Right.
Okay, yeah, we did a bunch of Muppet stuff.
Yeah.
I remember. Go ahead.
No, so that's where I'm at. That's my concept.
That's your concept? Your whole
That's
thing?
my whole concept.
You didn't come up with any... okay, plot is later.
Plot is later, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Casting and plot, I think, carry this thing.
Okay.
But that's where I'm at.
I have a loose... Okay, I have my concept.
All right.
And I'm going to give you a loose backstory about what that concept would look like.
Okay.
So this is my only concept. And I'm not saying it works. I'm just saying it's what I came up with.
Right.
All right. This is called the Sadistic Four, the Marvel Cinematic Universal Monsters. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we got Mr. Franktastic.
Who's that?
Yeah. The Invisible Gill Man.
Ugh.
What do you mean? What's the woof about?
It's is that the creature from the Black Lagoon type
The Gill Man.
monster?
His name is the Gill Man.
Are you talking about Shane Gillis?
No, he's also the Gill Man, but no,
Yeah.
the Gill Man. All right, we got the Wolfman Torch. And finally, Van Helsing.
Yes.
Now that's
That one got me. The first three, you're barely clearing a very low bar.
And I know that this is tough to be like, well, how did this? What is going on here? So I'm going to give you a loose backstory on this because I don't know if this is a good direction. It's a little strange.
I mean, mine is also a little strange, but yeah, let's hear it.
All right, so Dr. Frankenstein's grandson, Franklin Frankenstein, has captured the Universal monsters.
I quit.
In doing so, he comes upon a fight between Van Helsing and Dracula.
Of course.
He wants to put them on display in a monster zoo, including all the monsters in a pen.
Sorry. He wants to put them on display
In a monster zoo.
which is a zoo, but with monsters instead of animals.
Yes. Right? Including all the monsters in a pen together with Van Helsing to keep the monsters active for the zoo goers. Now Dracula gets away, so he didn't catch Dracula.
Also, at the zoo, it's not like they're like, we're gonna put the wildebeest in the same exhibit as the lions, just so people have something to watch. That's not a thing that happens.
Yeah, but they're not monsters. You don't get it. That's
I certainly don't.
He needs to. So here's the thing. He needs to lobotomize them first because otherwise they'll try to escape, you know?
All right, so you want the furor of them attacking, that's probably the wrong word, of them attacking each other, but also remove their brains so that they lay there and drool all day.
What are you, nuts? It's removing pieces of their brain.
Oh.
Okay. So he wants to lobotomize them first because otherwise they'll try to escape, much like sedated the tigers in captivity. You know what I mean? You got to keep them there.
Yes, you do.
He wants them to be lobotomized because sedatives don't work on them.
Okay.
Because they're too strong.
Yeah, they're monsters.
However, that also means he can't sedate them enough to perform the lobotomies.
Oh,
it's
boy.
a real catch-22.
Yeah, it certainly is.
After many tests, the only thing that Franklin Frankenstein can figure out is radiation to numb parts of their brain. Okay? You following?
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
He performs the experiment, and unfortunately, it just transfers them into the Sadistic Four.
Oh, okay.
Giving them powers combined with their other existing attributes. Unfortunately, Franklin Frankenstein is also affected by this radiation, taking his genius intellect and his dark arts mastery.
No, I know where this is going.
Combining them with new powers like Superman strength and the capability to fly. When Franklin Frankenstein tries to stop the Sadistic Four from leaving, he attempts to kill Van Helsing first.
Of course.
When the other three stop Franklin Frankenstein, Van Helsing makes amends with them and they go out into the world together, terrorizing people with their newfound powers. Franklin Frankenstein knows that he has doomed the world and must stop the Sadistic Four. He renames himself Dr. Doomenstein to stop the mutated monsters. Now, so Dr. Doomenstein is the good guy, and the Sadistic Four are the bad guys.
Yep.
What do you think?
It's a good inversion of the expectations of the Fantastic Four.
Thank you.
I don't know that I like the way that we got there.
What do you mean?
I appreciate that we did get there, but the idea of I'm going to inject radiation in their brains and that gives them all different powers.
Yeah.
So wait.
Well, he tried to inject radiation to their brains, and it affected them fully.
Okay. So like the Wolfman Torch, does he have control over the ability to turn into fire?
And wolf.
Oh, so
Oh, no. Sorry.
Wolf on.
No. Wolf, full moon. Fire when he wants to.
okay.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate when there's
Yeah.
a full moon. It's really hard for him to fight crime because he's so interested in biting and eating.
But he's not fighting crime. He's committing crime.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
So he's very helpful that he turns into a woman. That full moon is what I meant. That's what I meant to say.
All right. So he's extra powerful.
Yes.
Rarely.
Based on the lunar cycle.
Yes. And the Invisible Gill Man. Now, Gills traditionally.
Yeah. Okay. Don't bring this up.
Okay.
He can exist on land for some time.
All right.
But if they want to terrorize people at sea, he can help out.
Yeah, yeah. It's
For like 60 seconds at a time.
yeah, probably one of the best options they have, depending on the lunar cycle. Now, Van Helsing. Tell me about Van Helsing's powers.
Well,
other than the rhyme.
he's like the Thing.
Yes.
Got a hat. Crossbow.
He might. I think it varies in the adaptation.
And he has a lot of monster knowledge.
Okay.
So that's pretty good.
Yep.
Okay. Van Helsing.
Yep.
Well,
And
so just think of Van Helsing, which is a character,
Yes.
and now he's made of rocks.
right. I got
So
it.
that's okay.
Yeah.
That's acceptable.
Probably your best one.
Okay.
And then the first one was what?
Mr. Franktastic. Now this one, a little tough because he's made of different people's limbs. They can stretch. What does he stretch?
Yeah.
This one needs a little bit of workshopping.
I think of Frank Five from the Tell 'em Steve Dave universe as Franktastic.
Oh, see, that's good. Mr. Franktastic.
Yeah.
I like that. But now that's my concept.
Oh my gosh. Can there be a version of Mr. Boombastic?
Oh!
But it's, first of all, it's horror-ified.
Has anyone done a parody?
I'm certain someone has.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen or heard it, but I'm sure it's happened.
Copyright Funbearable 2025, Mr. Boombastic, parody about Mr. Fantastic. It's on record.
Probably copyright a morning show DJ in 1997 or whenever Mr.
No.
Boombastic
This
came
is
out.
a genius idea that no one else is capable of thinking of. Now here's the problem though. I wrote all this out. I came up with the character designs. I was sculpting action figures.
Yes.
I got a painter. You know the guy that painted the Raiders of the Lost Ark thing?
Yeah.
He
of course.
painted a whole poster of this.
Wow.
Yeah, the Sadistic Four. Unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
I realized afterwards, Disney owns Marvel.
Uh-huh.
Universal owns the Universal Monsters. So this merger is not going to fly.
Or it's the first step towards a really bitchin' theme park in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Dave Case? Get him on this.
Yeah, our buddy that works at Universal Studios. I
Yeah.
love Dave Case. No, so we can't go with that concept. So unfortunately, that one's scrapped.
All right.
But we got to move forward with our other ideas. So who do you have for casting? That's what I want to. I'm interested in this.
I mean, the cast is, of course, Kermit as Reed Richards / Mr. Fantastic.
Okay.
Miss Piggy as Sue Storm / the Invisible Pig.
Okay. You're not even going to go with like a 2-syllable version of pig?
No.
I guess there's not one.
No.
Hog and swine. What about the invisible swine? No, I don't love that.
Fozzie Bear is Ben Grimm / the Thing.
Yep.
Gonzo is Johnny Storm or Gonzo Storm. Nope.
Fozzie go clabba clabba. That's
Yeah,
not bad.
that's
Not
great.
bad. That's not great, though.
By the way, Johnny Storm, no relation,
Yeah.
is the Weirdo Torch because he's not human.
Oh, the Weirdo Torch isn't bad.
Yeah. And playing Dr. Doom, of course, our one human actor, Robert Downey Jr.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Galactus will be played by Sweetums,
Now that's funny.
the big giant
Yeah, with the
Muppet.
nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Silver Surfer will either be played by Scooter as the Silver Scooter
Okay.
or the Swedish Chef as the Swedish Surfer.
I am going Swedish all the way,
All right.
100%.
All
You
right.
kidding me?
The idea of, like the Silver Surfer shows up and gives a warning that is often disregarded or misunderstood
Yeah.
by humanity, I think
Okay.
really works with the Swedish Chef.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And so that's my main casting. Obviously, there's a cast of thousands of other Muppets, much like in Muppet Christmas Carol.
Wow. It's interesting because I'm just going to walk through this a little bit.
Yeah, please.
Kermit as Reed Richards.
By the way, one of the
Reed
gimmicks,
Gizzards?
one of the gimmicks is that they keep calling each other by their like Kerm Richards, or
Yeah. Well, they call each other Kermit.
yeah,
Piggy. That makes sense.
The bear instead of the thing.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Yeah,
I think there could be I'm just going to say it. There could be a little bit more work done on the names.
yeah.
I mean,
I
the
think
Invisible Gill Man.
I think
the Wolfman Torch.
I
Van
think-
Helsing. That's a concept.
I think Invisible Pig is the best.
Really?
of the bunch. Yeah,
I think Invisible Pig is funny.
Yes.
It hits a funny moment.
Yes.
I agree with that.
yeah.
Okay. So that's your cast.
That's my main cast. Yeah.
Okay. Now, when I realized about the Universal the conflict of interest between the Universal and Disney and how they cannot work together.
I would hate for Universal to lose the rights to Gilman.
You've never heard Gilman?
I've never heard Gilman.
Gilman. People write in about Gilman. Do you know about
I've
Gilman?
heard of Billy Gilman. I've heard of...
I'm going to search Gilman. Commonly called the creature of the Black Lagoon the creature.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said the creature from the Black Lagoon, and you said, no, Gilman. Like,
Well, that's
I was
what
an
he says.
idiot.
It is. You're calling... This is what the problem is. You know Dr. Frankenstein and Dr. Frankenstein's monster?
Yes.
Dr. Frankenstein is Gilman.
Yeah.
And... Oh, I'm sorry. When you call the monster Frankenstein,
Yes.
or you call him Frankenstein's monster...
Right.
The wrong way is the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Okay.
The right way is the Gilman.
So you're saying he's not a creature.
He's a creature. Gilman's a creature.
Oh, where's he from? What color lagoon?
He's named Gilman. Just because you don't know his name doesn't mean anything.
That's honestly, it's like it would be like, the neighbors are being loud today, and you're like, oh, do you mean the Richardsons?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, the neighbors.
Yeah, well, it'd be more like the neighbors from the Black Lagoon are being loud today.
Oh, the Gilmans?
The Gilmans. All right. So here's my casting.
All right, now I'm on board with Gilman
Okay.
as an actual character.
All right, here's my casting for a more traditional Fantastic Four movie where they actually are, the main Fantastic Four.
Sadistic Four.
Yeah. Well, no, we're
okay.
taking that off the table.
Okay.
Universal said no. I called and I called and I called and I called again. I finally got to the president of Universal.
Yes.
And he was like, I would love to do this. He spoke a lot of words. And
Yeah.
I said, okay. And he's like, now get in touch with Disney. I'm like, this is going to be a whole thing.
Yep.
So I tried to do that. Finally, Bob Iger
Yep.
gave me a call back. And we negotiated. I remember I was flying to Burbank.
Yeah.
It was for these meetings.
Oh.
I'm showing him the drawings. I'm showing the concept.
I thought it was just for In-N-Out burgers.
That was part of it.
Yeah.
Showed him the concept. Showed this guy the concept. They hated it all. They
Yeah.
really, they regretted taking the meeting. They didn't want to talk to me ever again.
They're like, how did you get in here?
Yeah.
How did you get our numbers?
I got thrown out of the Universal building and the Disney building. It was a
Wow.
bad weekend. And so it didn't quite work out.
All right.
But we're going to go forward with a traditional Fantastic Four movie.
Okay.
Casting Mr. Fantastic,
Right.
Jim Carrey. Because of his rubber face.
Yep.
And he moves and he stretches. And by the way, this is supposed to be silly.
Yes.
I think Jim Carrey would make an awesome Mr. Fantastic.
I agree.
Okay. Invisible Woman. You want to take a guess? Traditional actress.
Oh, I was going to say Ray because he's so committed.
He's good.
Charlize Theron.
Helen Mirren.
Woo.
Now, here's why I'm thinking this.
She's a hell of an actress.
Yeah. She's the Invisible Wilf Woman. ILF. No. She's old, as you may have noticed.
Yes.
I don't think that's offensive, right?
Dame Helen Mirren. Yep.
All of her action scenes can be done while she's invisible.
Oh.
So it's the perfect time where you're like, normally, you're like, man, we're making this superhero movie. I want to cast someone who's 79.
Right.
And it's really tough because they are in a wheelchair. They can't get out of bed. They have an IV. But if you make a movie where their character is invisible while they do special things and big fights and action moments,
Right.
you can cast an oldie.
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
I don't know that we're going to use the term oldie in that instance.
All right, a fogey.
Oh, thank you.
So we got a fogey in place as the Invisible
Yes.
Woman, right?
Right.
The Thing. You ready for this?
Barely.
Michael Cera.
Ooh.
Now this is an interesting one.
That's true.
We want to. Here's what I'm thinking: Michael Cera. He's little. He's skinny. He's banging Juno. He's friends with Seth Rogen. No, Jonah Hill, and he's like shrimpy.
Yeah.
So that's part of the dichotomy of the Thing.
Yes.
So now he becomes a different version of himself. He's big. He's stocky. He can punch. He can fight. He can rock. So Michael Cera. Plus Michael Cera, Jim Carrey. Not a team we've seen.
That's true.
This next one's a real left turn. You ready for this?
I mean, I feel like we've taken nothing but left turns.
Yeah, we're back where we started after this, baby.
Yes.
That's 4. Human Torch. Luis Guzman. That's a funny guy to have in your movie saying
Yeah.
things like, hey, what do this? Whatever
Yeah.
he says. Remember Waiting?
Yes, I
that
do.
was funny.
Yeah.
I think he had anal sex with that friend of his in Waiting, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He showed his nutsack.
Yeah, flame
Maybe
on.
the Human Torch can show his nutsack. Because people will be like, you're not human. You're not human.
You're just a torch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, would a torch have this?
You're just a torch. All right. So how do you feel about the casting?
You know what?
Would your interest be piqued?
My interest is piqued. I'll say this, but it's my interest is also piqued if I hear the squealing of tires and a crunching of metal. I'm like, I gotta see what happened.
All right, great. That's how I wanted to get this.
Yes.
That's how I wanted this to hit the audience.
Yes.
All right.
Like a train.
Yeah, like a freight train.
Yeah.
Galactus.
Okay.
This is clear cat. Who do you think?
Oh man,
It's
there's
the guy
so
that-
many people that have so much gravitas as like a villain, a destroyer of galaxies.
Yep.
I don't know. Who do you have in mind?
Steven Seagal. Now that's a weird Galactus.
It is a weird Galactus. However,
Yeah.
are you going to have Steven Seagal share any scenes with Helen Mirren?
Yeah.
Because the difference in acting talent
Oh boy.
on that screen at that time
Fogey versus B-list.
might be too much to overcome.
Fogey versus B-list.
B is
D-list.
yeah, that's still pretty generous. Just
All right.
don't you know what? I guess there's no scenes of Galactus driving a car, so we're probably a little more okay.
Yep.
Steven Seagal famously terrible, acting like he's driving.
Helen Mirren, famously excellent driver. She was in Fast and Furious,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And she really is like a crazy stunt driver.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. Finally, Silver Surfer. This guy, he's the surfer of Hollywood. Give it a minute. Give me a minute.
Oh,
Give it a minute. You got this.
all right. So there was
The surfer of Hollywood.
Sean Penn was the first one that came to
No,
mind, but
Sean Penn
that's me.
stinks.
That's me showing my age because of Louis Spicoli.
Fogey.
Yeah.
Who else?
Seth Rogen.
He's not the surf. He couldn't surf. He's
Oh,
slightly chubby.
Sorry, Jonah Hill.
He's chubbier.
He.
By the way, respect to Rogan and Jonah Hill. You guys are great.
Yeah.
I'm also a little chubby.
The let's see, surfer. All right, I'm trying to think like Hang Loose. Matthew McConaughey. No, he's from Texas.
Matthew McConaughey.
Whoa, he's from
The
Texas.
Silver Surfer. No, he surfs.
I'm not saying he doesn't surf. I just think of him as
All right,
Texas.
all right. That's a surfer.
Yeah.
He's got the hair. It's all kind of blonde, and he's like, "Hey, what are you going down?"
That was Boomhauer from King of the Hill.
He's playing bongos.
A King of the Hill, Fantastic Four.
That's not so bad.
TM.
So he's the type of guy you imagine on a beach.
Yep.
He's tanned. He's got the hookah buka.
Yep.
What's it called?
A puka shell.
There you go.
I wouldn't call it a hookah buka
That's what I would call
unless I were mid-stroke.
it. Yeah. Oh, Ray loves that joke. He's having
Yeah.
a good time.
He is.
No, so that's my cast.
Okay.
What do you think?
It's a pretty good cast.
It's pretty strange.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's move forward with plot. I want to know what your plot is.
All right.
Okay.
Somewhere deep in the MCU
Wow.
or Muppet Containment Unit.
Containment. Why are they containing these Muppets?
Well,
they're
the-
bumbling animals.
It's a Swedish surfer getting agitated, and in between the hurdies and birdies, we hear "he comes" as a pronouncement. The human workers are confused. Who's coming? What's going on? They look back. The Swedish surfer is gone.
Okay.
And that's like our pre-credits.
This is piquing our interest.
Yeah.
It's like a car accident.
President Sam the Eagle addresses the crowd about the very important mission.
I love it already.
Kermit-
President Sam the Eagle rocks. Has he become the Red Hulk? That would be insane.
This is just the first movie.
Blue Hulk.
Kermit and the crew are on. They're out in space. They're fixing things. And a reporter leans to another and says, "Muppets in space? That'll never work." It's just an in-joke.
Great joke.
While they're in space, the gang screws up in classic Muppet fashion, and they are all exposed to cosmic radiation. Robert Downey Jr. is unhappy.
Can I ask one question before we move
Yes,
forward?
please.
Is there anything you suggested so far that becomes a running joke?
No.
Okay,
But all of it can, yeah.
can I suggest a running joke?
Please.
Okay. When they come and they try to, whatever they do, save the world in New York.
Yeah.
Muppets take Manhattan. That would never work.
Yes.
And then at the end,
Great.
there's a joke about like this story could be a movie. And they're like, the Muppets movie?
Yeah.
Like that could
Yes,
be funny.
yes.
That's a good running joke.
I like it.
Type it in. Share the document. I'll type it.
They come back to Earth and discover their powers.
Yes.
Like Fozzie's like, who ever heard of a hard bear?
Okay.
This is the thing.
Yep.
Gonzo is using his torch power to like make s'mores.
Okay.
Like definitely in like the little piddliest stuff.
No, that's cute.
Miss Piggy hates turning invisible.
You You've done it again. The genius of Brad Rohr is on display.
That was that wasn't the first domino to fall, but it was the biggest and best domino to fall when I was like executive chefing it up.
Let me give you the audience a little bit of a background on Brad. He hates Miss Piggy.
I do.
And he hates Roseanne.
Yes.
Tell people why you hate Miss Piggy. The idea of a 46-year-old man having a beef with a Muppet. This is what I live for.
I have a beef with pork. I think it was when I was growing up, like all the characters on, in the Muppet Show and in the Muppet movies were like, oh, Miss Piggy, she's so beautiful. And so like, I'm so swept up. And I was like, she's so mean. And like, she's not as pretty as the other actresses. Like,
can I ask you a question?
I didn't get it.
Is there any fat phobia in Brad as a young boy?
Probably, yeah.
Wow, that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you were saying that compared to humans, she's not as pretty to you?
Yes.
So you think that if they wanted to sell this, they must make you want to fuck that pig more than you'd want to have sex with a human woman?
Yes.
That's your stance as a child?
I never understood. I was 8.
And I think he also don't like that she's full of herself.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
So she needs to be a fuckable pig. That's more fuckable than humans to you as a child.
Yep.
And she needs to stop being so full of herself.
Yeah.
I feel like if you became a fuckable pig, you'd be more full of yourself.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
Interesting.
Anyway, Kermit continues to stretch both physically and emotionally to accommodate everyone's needs.
Okay.
A common theme in Muppet movies.
That's really good.
Yeah.
The idea that he needs to... that's... First of all, we haven't seen the Fantastic Four movie. Like I said, it's coming out tomorrow. That's a great dichotomy for a main character.
Thank you.
I haven't read a ton of Fantastic Four comics.
Right.
I was huge into Marvel Zombies, which starts with the Fantastic Four.
Right.
Finding out about the Fantastic Four zombie world. But the idea of Mr. Fantastic also being like, he's the one who puts himself out the most and he stretches the most and that becomes part of his powers. I hope that's what it is. I hope that's what they use in the comics, but that's great.
Thank you. I was thinking,
especially with Kermit.
I was thinking of you.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I was thinking of you, how you emotionally stretch yourself.
I really do stretch myself very thin for a lot of people.
And you physically stretch yourself. Like when we're on a road trip and we stop at a rest stop, Chuck will like kick one foot up on the hood of his car and like do stretches in the parking lot.
I do that.
It's very embarrassing. He's wearing the shortest shorts.
Dude, you saw my nutsack when I did that?
Everyone saw your nutsack when you did it.
All right, fine.
All right. There's a running gag where they think Robert Downey Jr.'s name is Dr. Dune, like the movie with the giant worms.
Okay, good.
And other mispronunciations, although that was the first one that came to mind.
No, that's funny.
Dr. Doom has devised a perpetual energy source and wants to use it as a weapon. So the gang gets word Galactus is coming and they have to stop him. They disagree about the best way to go about it. Dr. Doom is all war, war, war. And eventually Kermit's like, has anyone tried talking to this Galactus?
That's a Kermit move.
Classic Kermit move.
Yeah.
So they talk to Galactus, who agrees not to eat the galaxy if the gang will be his friends.
Okay.
Sweetums just wants friends. Doom, though, says that's not good enough. You can't trust Galactus, and he wants a fight. So there's a fight scene between RDJ and the Muppets, and Sweetums eventually eats Dr. Doom and the power source, which provides Galactus the energy he needs to not eat any more galaxies.
Wow.
What are you going to do now, Galactus? Kermit asks. Galactus thinks for a long moment and then speaks up almost shyly. I've always wanted to be in a band. And then there's a big musical number to close the movie.
Nice. Do you know the song yet, or is it an original song?
It's original song.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about like about friends with Dr. Doom.
Yeah. Well, it's about being friends and being maybe even like being fantastic and believing in who you are. Like it's a positive, uplifting.
What about like you don't need superpowers?
Yeah,
it's like more important to bond.
Yeah, to be kind. Like that Kermit didn't rely on his. Oh, this is great. Kermit didn't rely on his superpowers to solve the situation. He relied on what he had before and who he was inside, that he was kind. He was a good listener, even though frogs don't have ears. Yeah. And maybe Fozzie tells some jokes. Klabba Klabba is great. And they all use their non-superpowers to like help Galactus become their friend. And that's what works.
Okay, how about this? Can
Yes.
I play with this a little bit more?
Absolutely.
All right, so we got Kermit, Gonzo, Fozzie, Miss Piggy.
Ray is frantically taking notes.
This guy loves this.
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, Ray pitched a whole Muppet streaming network.
Yes.
So he probably wants a miniseries based on this.
Yep.
He probably wants Miss Piggy and her own pinup. I don't know. But check this out. So these characters have these superpowers.
Yes.
I say we open with a big fight scene.
Okay.
Maybe against the original cover of the Fantastic Four with the green guy holding them?
Yeah.
Who is that? It's not the Mole Man.
I don't know.
We have a version of that guy.
Okay.
Let's say it's Rizzo.
Yep.
Just because he's big and small, it's
Yep.
funny. They fight, physical powers.
Right.
The other Muppets, who's the closest to them that's not part of that? Scooter.
Scooter, yeah, is the stage manager. Or Ralph, the dog, one of the more famous ones.
How about this?
Okay.
What if we bring in Bert, Ernie, Grover?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
considered
whatever. It's Muppets that are close to these Muppets.
Right.
They're jealous. They're jealous of the
Ooh,
powers.
okay.
Okay. Everyone's kind of feeling like they took over. Everyone cares, but they're the only Muppets anyone cares about.
Right.
Okay, big fight. Everyone's jealous. Halfway through the movie, another big fight against somebody.
Right.
Let's say it's like maybe even the first fight against Dr. Doom or
Right.
something. And the other Muppets, maybe they're jealous and they express it to them.
Yeah.
And they say, we used to have these, maybe like we used to be connected. We used to be a family.
Yeah.
This whole like thing is taking you away from us. Then at the end, when they solve it without the powers,
Right.
the other Muppets feel better about the fact that they don't have powers.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
I think that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I think the idea is that you don't need to be super to be a hero.
That's
is
a Muppet.
kind of what it comes down to. Yeah.
That's if they were going to do a Muppet superhero movie, it seems like that's exactly where they'd go.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Thank you.
What about Super Grover? He's like, I kind of made it up. It's not anything.
Super Grover to me was more Superman and therefore more in the MDCU.
I don't know anything about Super Grover. But all right, you want to hear my plot?
I'd love to.
Okay.
So we have Michael Cera, the
By the way,
Thing.
great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Okay, plot. And I don't want this to be a cameo fest, okay?
No, of course not.
I want this to be about Fantastic Four.
Yes.
We might have a couple other characters pop up, but I
Yeah.
don't want it to be like a cheap little dumb
Yeah,
thing.
I get it.
We open on Deadpool, Wolverine, and the entire cast of the original X-Men.
I should have seen it coming.
Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Kelsey Grammer, Halle Berry, Rebecca Romaine, James Marsden, the whole gang. They're fighting a bad guy or something. One of them spurts, we need more men. X-Men, right?
Yep.
A portal opens. James McAvoy, Mikey Fassbender, Jennifer Lawrence, and all the others spurt out of the portal. Who are you, spurts Deadpool?
I let the first one go. And then the second one came and you misspoke with Portal. And I'm like, okay. So we hit the rule of threes. No need to say the word spurt anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Who are you, spurts Deadpool? No time to explain. Spurt the younger X-Men.
There's four.
They all get together and beat up the bad guys. Magneto is helping Papa Magneto. Baby Professor X is helping Papa Professor X. Yada, yada, right? Bring them all in. That's fun. That's a fun opening.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay? They find out a bigger threat is on the horizon.
Uh-oh.
Wolverine says, I need to make a phone call. And he borrows a phone from a bad guy. He says, we need you now. It cuts to the other line. Ben Affleck's Daredevil. He looks off screen and says, let's go. Thomas Jane's Punisher stops playing Donkey Kong and leaps into action.
Yeah, good.
They go outside and sheepishly leap on the back of Eric Bana's Hulk.
Okay.
Eric Bana? Banya?
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 No, that's
It's
that's
B-A-N-A.
Seinfeld, yeah. Eric Bana.
Vanya?
Boy, I have.
Eric Bana.
Yep.
Eric Bana's Hulk. Finally, they get to the big fight. Actually, I wrote in this. They go outside and sheepishly leap on the back of Eric Bana's Hulk. Wow, no one even remembers this movie. Finally, they get to the big fight. Everyone's fighting and shrieking and screaming and fighting. They all are about to lose the fight, all 19 of them. And just before they all somehow get murdered at the same time, like the end of Toy Story 3,
Yeah.
suddenly we hear a gun cock. That's right. You guessed it. You know it. He's your favorite. The guy we've all been waiting for. The host with the most. The big kahuna. That old so-and-so.
Yep.
Mr. Big Man.
Yep.
Here he comes.
Oh,
The man with the plan.
who could it be?
The big baby baddie.
I can't wait.
It's the original
I'm losing it.
Howard the Duck. He rides in on a Venomsaurus.
Yep.
And it is brutal. So much blood and guts. Wolverine is throwing up.
Yep.
The good guys win. Credits. Post-credit scene. We open on the moon. 4 astronauts look back, and a big cloud of radiation is coming. One of them says, "Oh, dicks." The end.
Okay, so this is setting up your Fantastic Four movie?
It's a trick. It's the first steps. They're on the moon. They're taking a step on the moon. It's the very first step. It's a very, I'm going to change it from first steps, the very first step.
So it's before any of them get fantastic powers.
They're about to.
We name the movie Fantastic Four, and it's just a 2-hour-long fight scene.
The first step.
It's a 2-hour-long fight scene between all these other characters plus Venomosaurus.
It's a character.
All these characters we've seen before plus Venomosaurus.
Yes.
And then the post-credit scene introduces the Fantastic Four. I feel like there's a bait and switch here.
If you went to go see this, what do you think?
I'd be like, are we in the right movie? Where is Dame Helen Mirren?
Yeah. I think it's a bold move. I think we're taking another left turn.
I think I see why you got kicked out of all those meetings.
I think they didn't have the foresight. But this kind of sets up
fantastic
the next
foresight.
movie. They bring everybody in. It's fun. It's really fun. And you kind of, I think we're wetting the whistle of like, oh, what's to come.
I think,
And then the
I think
sequel?
the whistle has been crawling through the desert for 3 weeks, and you give it 1 drop of cactus juice.
Wait, I didn't tell you the title of the sequel.
Oh, good. What's that?
Fantastic Four.
Uh-huh.
Second steps.
Yeah. Those are the most exciting steps.
Learning to crawl.
Fantastic Four, toddling around the living room.
Yeah. So that's my idea. It's a little, like I said, it's kind of, maybe it's enveloping you in the world and saying, I don't know, it's all horseshit.
I'll say this: the fact that you didn't include Dominic Toretto means I owe Ray $5.
No, it's I keep my insane ideas separate.
No, you don't.
No, I mean they're together but separate.
Yes.
Back to the Future, Fast and Furious.
Yeah, nobody got buried in a pet cemetery yet. What's the second post-credit scene?
I will say, I don't know how many people are going to know this. It has to be Funbearable hardcores.
Yep.
Franklin Frankenstein is a character from another story I told.
Yeah, I remember.
And it was in the Godzilla versus Kong pitch meeting that we did. And he was trying to create a new Jurassic Park with gigantic zombie dinosaurs. Now he's just going for run-of-the-mill mutant monsters.
Oh yeah, well it's fine.
Yeah, he's lowered his expectations. But yeah, so that's what I got for my plot.
Okay.
So we got 2 different plots.
Yeah, very much so. Which is good.
Yeah, I think that's good. Final, maybe they'll be combined together somehow.
Now, part of being an executive is meeting with marketing, and we have to find ways to market our films.
That's exactly right.
So I have a couple ideas. A tagline for my Muppet Fantastic Four would be like Muppet Christmas Carol, but with superheroes, because that's what it is.
Okay.
If you're only going to see one Muppet superhero movie in theaters this year, make it this one.
That's funny.
The Muppets have failed in every other genre. Why not watch them fail in this one?
That's fun.
That's Statler and Waldorf saying it.
Yeah, that's funny.
And maybe then you show logos for Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem, or the Office like Muppets show, or the Muppets Variety Show reboot, or all the different projects that have not worked out for the Muppets.
That's good. That's funny.
Thank you.
Could be a funny thing in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's I don't know if you remember when Family Guy got added to Fox's rotation again, and Peter Griffin had a line of how would we get a show again? That would require, and he listed all the shows that had failed.
Yeah. He was like, that would require, yeah. He was like, they'd have to go through Bones, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Not
Greg the
Bones.
Bunny, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, something like that. And then, just in terms of merch, you know how Squishmallows are popular?
Yes.
We're talking Squish Muppets.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. A viral video talking with Funko about how many different Gonzo pops they can make.
Okay.
All the different costumes where he's like, well, sometimes only my hand is on fire.
Maybe
and so they're like, all right, we'll make one. And he's like, sometimes my arm is on fire. And then I do each arm. And so it's the idea of Gonzo. We have 300 different Funko Pops of you alone.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Flocked. Actually, the whole thing of doing a marketing meeting with them as a Fantastic Four in it, and then actually having the products out there is very fun.
Yeah.
That's great. I love that.
And then one more idea. Now, there was a movie, I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, where there were like rumors about like the director and one of the co-stars hooked up, and that to me was the marketing for the movie. I want to say the movie was It Ends With You.
I thought that was It Ends With Us.
Maybe, yeah.
And that's the one where Blake Lively.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that they hooked up. It's that they were like, he was like abusive towards her.
There was one about hooking up.
Well, Kristen Stewart.
Different movie then, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I saw real quick, I saw an article that's like 100 times a director cheated on his wife and hooked up with an actress. So it happens.
what about, rumors of an off-screen romance between Miss Piggy and Robert Downey Jr.?
Wow. Well, who's the director on this thing? Martin Scorsese?
No. Earlier I called him a hack. He won't return my calls.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We want someone from the Henson family to direct this.
Okay. All right. Well, that would be incestuous. You're sick.
Yeah.
Maybe with Robert Downey Jr. That's pretty good. Tough, though. Well, you know what would be really funny?
I'm just saying, you just have to have the rumors out there so people are talking.
It'd be funny to push those rumors like tongue-in-cheek.
Yes.
That's funny.
Like, oh, I heard on the set, like this happened. Kermit, how do you feel about it? And he's like, it's not true and whatever.
That's
and then
funny.
Like, oh, Miss Piggy and RDJ were spotted together at a Knicks game.
That's good, man.
Yeah, because whether it's true or not, people are talking about it.
That's pretty damn good.
And so that's my marketing is a faux relationship. And perhaps someday it becomes real. Who knows?
That's good. All right.
So that's where I'm at for marketing for the Muppet Fantastic Four.
Okay. So here's my marketing pitch.
Yes.
So, okay, the bottom line here is saving money, right? That's what the film industry is about.
That's true.
We got to shovel this shit out there to the pigs and watch them honk and squeal all over it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is that what you thought?
Yeah, that's taken directly from a meeting with Bob Iger.
Honk and squeal.
Yep.
All right. First one's easy. We buy the license to Stretch Armstrong, but we just make him like fantastic, like Mr. Fantastic.
Good thinking.
It's a no-brainer.
Yep.
And when you stretch him, he screams and says, "Don't do this to me. It hurts. It doesn't hurt when I do it, but it hurts. Torture when you do." And then you stretch him until he cries.
Okay.
That's the first one.
Yeah, that's fun.
Human Torch action figure. He's Amigo.
Okay.
You know what Amigo is,
Yes,
right?
I do.
So he's cloth. So he comes with a little squirt gun of gasoline and some matches,
All right,
right?
I don't know.
Also a fireproof glove for safety.
Yeah, thank you.
The toy comes with 2 disclaimers. This toy is one use only. 2 is this toy is made for children above the age of 7.
Yeah, I think
safe.
that's all right. Yeah, and I think a parent can't legally be angry at giving their kid lighter fluid instead of gasoline. If
What's wrong with gasoline?
if the toy is price, if the toy is marketed as single use only.
Yes.
And the idea of like, yeah, it's made, and really like from a money standpoint, like people they got to keep buying them. They got to keep buying them if they want to keep playing Human Torch.
Right.
Sorry, Gilman Torch.
Well, I told you.
Sorry, Wolfman Torch.
No. Human Torch is now played by Luis Guzman.
Yes.
All right, for the Invisible Girl.
Yep.
I got nothing. I had the idea of the empty box, but we're already doing the bit with Ray.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a hat and a hat.
Pretty good, Ray.
But great idea for the thing.
Yep.
Okay. It's a make your own thing collection.
Oh, good.
We put a bunch of painted orange rocks in the sack and include a tube of super glue. And you try to glue the rocks together to crudely look like the thing. Then you send in pictures to Marvel Studios. We look at them and we vote on which one is the most pathetic and stupid.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, address them to kfeige@marvel.com.
yeah, exactly. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you get to interact. You find out about your name when they say it because you have the stupidest one.
Right.
Finally, popcorn buckets are all the rage.
Yes, they are. Almost annoyingly so.
So we make a Galactus's hat popcorn bucket.
I feel like that's a real thing, but okay.
It's 3 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
You
Less
wear
real.
it when you watch the movie.
How are
and
you?
there's popcorn in the top.
Wait, what? But
Okay, the idea is that whoever's in your party, you buy seats vertically instead of horizontally.
But then you're stuck behind. Also, you said horizontally. You're stuck behind a super tall hat, and so if you're sitting in front of me and I'm like, "Hey, Chuck, I want some popcorn," and you lean back, that popcorn's falling in my lap. To say nothing of blocking my view.
Just say nothing. Well, that's the thing. So here's an issue with it.
No, I got it. I figured it out. We sit in a checkerboard pattern. So I put my hand to the right, you lean back, popcorn falls directly in my hands, and you're not blocking my view.
Well, here's the one problem. I
Oh,
noticed.
okay.
If someone sits behind you that's not your friend,
Yeah.
they're going to be blocked. Their view is going to be blocked.
Yeah, and you're going to accidentally share popcorn with them, which could lead to new friends.
I was going to say, so it's going to make you talk to them.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you can't see the movie.
Yeah.
I bought this collectible popcorn hat. And so I think it brings everyone together.
Could you take off the hat? No, it's collectible.
Yeah. By the way, you can't eat the popcorn.
Yeah, no.
Because you can't reach it.
Yeah.
But you have to have someone in front of you that has it.
Okay.
So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It creates a community is what I'm trying to
Yeah,
go
no,
for.
it's good. I worry about the hygiene of like how solid is the bucket? Are you getting fake butter dripping down onto your brain?
Yes. No, you know what? We keep it self-contained. So
All right.
then you have to take out, there's a metal basin and you take it out and you wash it.
Now I'm worried about like
It's really heavy.
yeah, that's
it's
what
so heavy.
Like my neck hurts.
But they say if you sit like this
How-
and you kind of put your hands on your neck like real tight,
Yeah.
then you'll be okay.
How long is the movie?
It's like 2 hours and 48 minutes.
And again, the Fantastic Four don't show up until after the credits.
Yeah.
Galactus not in the film.
Yeah, you gotta sit. You gotta sit through it.
Yep.
And for the payoff.
Yeah.
It's a good, you get the payoff.
If you leave to go to the bathroom, you don't get back in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So those are all my things. Like I said, we sent them in. We'll see it this weekend.
Yeah. So if you go to the theaters this weekend and somebody is wearing a 3-foot tall Galactus hat popcorn bucket, know that idea originated right there. Not here, there.
So I will say, just getting into the reality of it, I'm so excited for Fantastic Four.
I am too. I think Pedro Pascal is good. I like the look of the movie that I've seen so far.
Yep.
I think they've done a great job of keeping the Muppets out of the previews.
That's true.
So it can really surprise people.
And the Universal monsters.
Yeah. That'll really surprise people.
Especially the Gill Man.
Yes.
The Invisible Gill Man.
Yes.
No, I think that it's the first Marvel movie. And I was thinking about this yesterday, which I wanted to bring up to you. We haven't talked about this. It's the first Steven Spielberg-esque Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I think that all the ones that started it, they felt like they were kind of creating their own tone, that it was kind of snappy and fun. And I don't want to say low. I don't want to say small, but like Iron Man is a pretty self-contained movie.
Yeah.
And a couple of them. And then obviously they got bigger and bigger with the Avengers movies. But none of them felt like a Steven Spielberg type of, with the same gravitas
Right.
and grandeur.
Yeah.
It's so I feel like this one, specifically with the soundtrack, the trailers that we've seen, it looks like it's going to be at that level.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really excited for it. Obviously, we're kind of, friends of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And it was fun to see Thunderbolts. I was happy that was really good. You saw it, right?
Yes.
I was happy that was really fun and good. But I do think this is going to signal a turn.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for it. I do love the idea of the zombie universe, Fantastic Four.
Right.
And they're going to make a Marvel Zombies TV show soon. And I'm kind of thinking, are they timing it because this is going to be the Fantastic Four? And that's how it's going to start. And I'm very excited for that.
I'm stoked to see it. I don't know a lot of Fantastic Four lore.
Nope.
I did see the 2005, like I've seen the other cinematic adaptations of the Fantastic Four
Yeah.
and not come away feeling delighted.
Can we tell the audience what our original plan for this episode was?
Of course.
So, we like to do different things. Like obviously we were talking about in the beginning of taking existing pop culture, especially stuff that's in the news and in the mainstream eye right now, and playing with it in our own way. We did an episode for Christmas called Scrooge's Rock and Roll Funbearable Christmas, where we sat down and we watched this terrible Christmas VHS called Scrooge's Rock and Roll Christmas, and we did kind of a commentary on it. And that was very fun. And my idea for this episode that came out the week of the Fantastic Four was that we would watch the original Roger Corman Fantastic Four from 1994, which is a movie that never got a wide release. And the rumors, I don't know how true this is, but I think it is true, is that Fox owned the Fantastic Four.
Yes.
And part of the contract is that they have to make a movie within a certain amount of time. So they hired Roger Corman, this director of, does he direct Schlock?
Yeah, he wasn't known for his cinematic output.
Yeah, so they hired him and they did this insanely low budget, terrible Fantastic Four movie. And apparently that's, like I said, that fulfilled the requirement, which is hard for me to understand because it never got released. But there's a great documentary about it called Doomed, the story of Roger Corman's Fantastic Four. However, so that movie was on YouTube for free for years and years and years. I've watched it, whatever. And so I was like, all right, let's watch it for the episode and we'll do a commentary on it, just like Scrooge's Funbearable Rock and Roll Christmas. And we were excited to do it. I think it was the night before.
Yeah.
And I looked it up on YouTube and I couldn't find it. And I was like, fuck. I'm like, I wonder if Fox had it like flagged for copyright.
Yeah.
And now it's not available. And to try it, I uploaded a version of the Fantastic Four, Roger Corman version, to YouTube. Because like it'll tell you right away if it's copywritten, whatever. They flagged it right away.
Wow.
So the night before our recording, this is the last recording we did, we kind of said like, okay, I guess we can't do this Fantastic Four idea. But that was our original, is we wanted to do a commentary on it. I watched it probably 20 plus years ago.
Yeah.
Have you watched it?
I watched it with you less than 20 years ago.
Oh, really?
Probably 2009-ish.
Okay, so almost 20 years ago. That's the last time I watched it. I was really excited for it. And if you are interested in schlock and fun and weird movie history, watch that movie and watch the Doom documentary. But that was our original plan for this, which I wish we could have done. And I was still fighting for it. I was like, well, maybe we could upload it to Vimeo and we could do a thing on YouTube and people would have to put it in. But it was so complicated. I said, fuck this shit.
Yep.
And we did our new executive chefs thing, which I'm really happy with because now we can play with this as opposed to just Pitch Doctors.
Yeah, I like this. Pitch Doctors is really a longer version of the plot of something like this.
Exactly.
So it was fun to be like, oh, all right, my angle on this, the casting is that. So I had forgotten that we've already done so many Muppet centric projects.
Oh, really?
But
I think those are the only time we did it, I think.
I considered things like the presidents from Mount Rushmore, and then I realized SNL had already done the ex-presidents, the Robert Smigel animated shorts. Mm-hmm. And then I was thinking of other, and I'm like, man, making the Ninja Turtles the Fantastic Four is hilarious to me.
That's fun, yes.
But
they're so samey.
Yeah, we're putting a hat on a hat.
Right.
The Invisible Mikey. Like, what is that? That means nothing. So, it fell to. I think I saw my DVD of Muppet Christmas Carol, and I was like, oh, this is it. And I sat down and I wrote it, and coming up with like just the blunt call of the Invisible Pig just really did it for me.
No, it's nice and blunt. That's funny. It's funny too because now I'm thinking, and I'm really hoping this isn't true, in the Marvel Zombies comic book, when the Fantastic Four zombies come through, I hope they're not called the Sadistic Four. I hope that didn't creep into my brain.
It happens.
It does happen. But yeah, man, that was really fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'm glad Ray liked it so much. I mean, I could tell he was laughing a lot. I don't know if they noticed, like, the chair would move a little bit, and he adjusted his mic a couple times. Yeah. Might have been off screen. Yeah. But the commitment, I got to applaud. I really think it's great
work.
Yeah. Anything to say?
No,
he's sticking with it.
Sticking with it.
I love this.
Well, folks out there, if you have questions, comments, concerns, or otherwise, if you have ideas for Fantastic Four adaptations, we'd love to read them, but we own them once you send them to us.
Yes.
So, don't try to trademark it. By the way, you had your guy playing Donkey Kong. Thank you for not having Donkey Kong also come through the portal and jump on.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was going. All right. Oh boy. What have I done?
The Nintendo Fantastic Four is pretty great.
It really is. Send us an email, funbearablepod@gmail.com, or find us on socials @funbearablepod. Please also share this with your comic-loving friends so they can call us
assholes, idiots,
heretical, heretics, and burn us at the stake.
Muppet-loving friends, monster-loving friends. Mm-hmm. This episode is pretty much for anyone who loves almost anything.
Yeah, almost anything. But yeah, and give us a rating, give us a like on social media. Every little bit helps. We appreciate it. For Ray, the Invisible Woman Harrington, and Chuck Staten, I'm Brad Rohr saying thank you so much, and we're sorry for being Funbearable. Good job, Ray. Way to go.
Yeah, that was good. The commitment is insane. Oh, he's going to the bathroom, I guess.
Oh boy, he's pooping down his leg.
Why would you go in that direction? I just wanted him to leave the room for a second. I was going to make a little joke afterwards.
Oh.
Damn it.
I made the joke
about shitting down his leg?
Yeah.
It's a diarrhea joke. It's where Brad goes.
Yeah.
It's where he lives.
Write what you know.
Bye.